Thank you for your time on the Channel One newsroom. Let's begin with news relating to the August 6 helicopter tragedy. Ghanaians on Sunday bid a solemn farewell to Dr. Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed, Minister for Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation, and Alhaji Muniru Mohammed, Acting Deputy National Security Coordinator. These two were among 8 people who lost their lives in a tragic helicopter crash at Adanse in the Ashanti region on Wednesday, August 6, 2025. In line with Islamic tradition, Janaza prayers were held at the forecourt of the State House in Accra, followed by interment at the military cemetery at Chado. My colleague Fauzi Masaudu has more in the following report.
The final funeral rites for the Minister for Science, Environment and Technology, Murtala Mohammed, and that of Muniru, the Deputy National Security Coordinator, the two who were part of that infamous helicopter crash, took off at the forecourt of the State House with a janaza prayer.
ومن حاله حالي مدى الدار يشمخ
وعافهم واعف عنهم وأكرم نزلهم ووسع مدخلهم واغسلهم بالماء والثلج والبرد ونقهم من الذنوب والخطايا كما ينقى الثوب الأبيض من الدنس وجازهم بالحسنات إحسانا.
Please.
Greeted by a solemn atmosphere, Muslims gathered here at the military cemetery at Chadu also performed prayers for the deceased. For them, they came from their Maker and it is to him they shall return. They believe that given the principles that these two individuals embodied while on earth, they will definitely rest in their Creator's bosom.
These kind of testimonies that have been born about them, it will benefit them definitely in their graves. Because there has been multitudes of people who have borne testimony about their virtues. Enough is this as an admonishment for us.
The bodies have finally arrived at the military cemetery in Chadu. Comrade Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed and Mohammed Muniru are finally going home. These two were part of 8 persons who tragically lost their lives in an infamous helicopter crash. It's been a moment of grief, palpable sadness, and what have you. The President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama, stated that the legacies of these deceased individuals will be best protected if the country continues to pursue diligently what these individuals stood for.
The two brothers, Muniru and Murtala, were both personally close to me. Murtala, I mentored from when he was a new MP at Nanton, and he had been a devout member of our team, one of our very bright intellectuals, very eloquent in Parliament, and he had been a part of our research agenda. Muniru was like a younger brother. He was a permanent fixture in my house and acted almost like my personal assistant. Find it very difficult to find words that I should speak. And so I just say thank you. May God grant them paradise, and may the memory of them guide us too. I believe that they would have wanted us to continue the hard work that we were doing with them. And so in memory of them, we shall continue to work very hard to serve the people of Ghana, to ensure the success of our reset agenda.
Meanwhile, the forensic reports on all 8 victims were received at the airport, paving way for the state's funeral next week Friday.
We recognize that in Islam, when a person has died, they are supposed to be interred as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, the state in which the bodies were made it difficult for us to identify positively which was which. And that's why we had to go through the scientific forensic process of identifying. Happily, that process was ended yesterday, and we received electronically the forensic results for our 2 brothers. And that's why we have come to bury ahead. As I speak, the forensic reports for the rest have also arrived. And so in consultation with their families, we would decide how their funerals should be held. But as we said, on the 15th of this month, we'll hold a state funeral for all of them. The families are able to hold separate events to commemorate their loved ones.
Well, as the nation mourns over this tragic incident, some notable individuals have underscored the need to reflect on the importance of enhancing the country's security, particularly for those who put their lives on the line in service to the nation.
There are lessons we can learn from this, and this is why I keep calling on Parliament. Apart from the inquiry which the Ghana Armed Forces have launched, I call on Parliament to set up a parliamentary inquiry so that we can learn lessons to avoid the occurrence of such an accident, particularly accident of that magnitude happening again in Ghana.
None of us wish it had happened. All of us who have been in government, any of us could have done that. So our thoughts are with them. We pray that God will grant them the grace to be able to go through what they are going through now. But at the end of the day, the whole country owes them some gratitude, and God bless them.
This program, this will come okay for us. We don't have anything to say. We just wanted to consider, because we are Muslim, and then give anything to God. And then we know God for granting them for unity for those.
For these mourners, many of who are Muslims, they find solace in one thing. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. To it, from the Creator we came, and to Him we shall return. They have thus urged the need to rise above the fray and to find the most comfort in the thought that these 2 individuals, Murtala Mohammed and Muniru, have indeed returned to their Creator. Reporting for ChannelOne News, Fauzu Masaudu.